Hey everyone. Before we get into the episode, I just wanted to say a couple of things. So, I'm sorry about the 3 week delay in between episodes. Um, it was things just got really hectic for me, both personally and then in the world and everything that was going on. And I didn't have time to edit a podcast episode, and B, it was just sort of like, it didn't seem like what I should be doing, with my time when everything that was happening was happening. So I just want to say I'm sorry. I do plan on getting back onto a regular upload schedule here now that I'm going to be on a little bit of a break. And yeah, I really hope we stick to it. And I'm sure you do as well. But yeah, again, very sorry about that. But we're going to try to stick to some regular content uploads starting now. Also, one other thing I wanted to say is that since there is a 3 week delay in this episode, we do kind of talk about some things that aren't necessarily relevant anymore, or really aren't relevant in terms of what else has been going on in the world. So yeah, we talk a lot about the pandemic and how we're staying sane during quarantine, which I think is, that was genuine conversation, and that was some pretty genuine things that we were saying in this episode and that we thought would be relatable content. But it's not that relatable right now. So if you hear us talk about that, just wanted to put that out in the open so that you know why. So now what I really want to do here is use my privilege and my platform to say some things that have been on my mind ever since George Floyd was murdered and these protests have started around the world. So if you don't want to hear another white guy giving you his opinion on something, you can go ahead and skip to the beginning of the podcast. I'll leave a timestamp here or something so that you can skip ahead to it and you don't have to listen to me talk. That's totally fine if you just want to escape from what's happening in the world. I get it. Sometimes I do too. But if you be so willing, please do hear what I have to say, and I would really appreciate it. Okay. So the first thing that I want to say is Black Lives Matter. So I need to acknowledge my privilege here when I say that. I'm a straight cisgender white man who has never really struggled for much in life. I had a great upbringing. I grew up in a wealthy family and I was able to afford what I thought what a normal life was. But recently I've come to realize that my life wasn't normal, and I was looking at life through the lens of a privileged white kid. I never had to struggle in life because this system that this country is built on is specifically designed to benefit me and people like me being straight cisgender white men. And because this country and this system was built to benefit me, I have never had to worry or fear for my life when I've encountered a police officer. So I want to use my platform and leverage my privilege to say some things and to articulate a couple ideas I've been having. So I believe that there are two different criminal justice systems that are at work within the United States. There's one for white people, and then there is one for people of color. So let me use some facts to explain this to you. George Floyd had moved to Minneapolis to find work. He was a father, and he was murdered by 4 members of the Minneapolis Police Department because of the color of his skin. Breonna Taylor, who was an emergency room technician, was murdered by Louisville police officers because of the color of her skin. Eric Gardner was murdered by police officers because of the color of his skin. Philando Castile was murdered by police officers because of the color of his skin. Michael Brown was murdered by a police officer because of the color of his skin. The list goes on and on and on. Now, let's compare that to what happens when a white man who has murdered several people is encountered by police officers. James Holmes murdered 12 people and injured 70 others when he opened fire on a crowd in Aurora, Colorado going to a movie. He was arrested by police officers, not killed. Patrick Crusius murdered 22 people and left another 24 injured when he targeted Latino customers in an El Paso Walmart. He was arrested, not killed. Nicholas Cruz murdered 17 adults and children at the Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida. He was also arrested and not killed. What did George Floyd allegedly do? He bought cigarettes with a counterfeit $20 bill. What did Philando Castile do? He was legally carrying. What did Eric Gardner do? He was selling cigarettes from a pack without proper tax documentation. What did Michael Brown do? He was jaywalking. What did Breonna Taylor do? Nothing. She was asleep in her apartment. The cops were in the wrong place, and they used a battering ram to knock down her door because they had a no-knock warrant, and they shot her 8 times. And if all that's not enough evidence for you, ask your black male friends how many times they've been questioned by police or pulled over because they matched a description. If you don't see that this is an unjust system that has failed and is currently failing minority communities across the country, then you need to wake the fuck up. What we are seeing right now in the US and around the world are people that are calling out the system for the bullshit that it is. They're using whatever means are necessary to finally get the attention that this human rights issue so sorely and desperately needs. And let me be clear about this. Fighting for the justice of those who have been murdered by police because of the color of their skin is not a political stance. It is an obligation. We are obligated as citizens of the world to call out injustices when we see them and stand by our neighbors when they need us. If you have privilege, use it. If you are white, listen. Call politicians. Sign petitions. Attend protests. Donate your time or your money. Educate yourselves on these issues. Now, progress has been made. One of the officers involved in the murder of George Floyd has been arrested and charged with second-degree murder, and the others have been charged with aiding and abetting. Community leaders across the country are taking stances and passing laws that are changing how this country is policed. In the description for this video, I will be leaving links to different resources that you can use to make your voice heard or that you can use to educate yourself. Again, I very much appreciate you letting me take the time to speak about this. It's a very important issue, and it's something that we all need to be aware of. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoy the episode. What were you saying, Tyler? You were cutting out a little bit.
Adam despises 25% of the Overwatch roster.
Hell yeah. Congratulations, Adam.
Big amount.
All right, 7 out of 32.
No, 8.
Oh, because Tracer. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that is a quarter. Oh, god.
25%.
Oh, no. Maybe I should find a different game to play, guys.
It's like, oh my god. Maybe I should find a different game to play.
Yeah, good joke.
Good joke, Adam. Good joke. Oh my god. All right.
Very funny.
Now that we have that out of our system, what has been keeping you guys like sane in the membrane during this during these every time I turn on the fucking news and it's like during these unprecedented times, you know, or like
you just want to die. Yeah.
And it's like I see all these commercials of all these like big companies. I'm not going to say whatever, and I'm not trying to get political, but I hate all these commercials that are saying like, "We got your back. Don't worry. We're here." All that kind of useless shit. Because like,
yeah,
I don't really care what you have to say, 7-Eleven. I love you, but I don't believe that you have my back right now, bro.
Yeah, no the fuck you don't.
So like, what
your taquitos do?
Your taquitos, yeah, and your slushies. And if I'm not in Minnesota, I can buy booze there too, which is pretty lit. But like, I don't believe that you're the one pushing me through these quote unquote. Well, these are unprecedented times, but these unprecedented times.
Say it in cursive.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So what have you guys been doing to try to keep your sanity during all this?
Well,
Hannah, why don't you go first?
Okay.
Yeah. Tyler, do you want to go first?
No. Adam decided for me.
I mean, Tyler, go first. I just spent an hour ranting about Overwatch, so I was going to let somebody else take it first.
It was only like 15 minutes, but it's fine.
Ah, got it.
We'll let Hannah go. I'll make the executive decision. Hannah, what have you been doing?
Oh God, I've been looking at a lot of memes, man. Um, no, but I've been trying to reach out to like different friends from like college or high school or whatever and schedule times to just either Zoom or Skype or whatever platform you use, which is it's been nice just having things in a schedule again. So that's kind of been keeping me sane that way. I mean, I'm at home with my family right now, so we kind of like we all eat dinner together and that kind of stuff, which it's just nice to have a daily routine since I'm not working 9 to 5 anymore. And then I've been getting back into some games that I haven't played in a while, which has been helping me kind of escape the unprecedented. I'm ready to throw hands whenever anyone says unprecedented because it's like, yes, we get it. It's the only word you're using to describe this.
Like we all know the situation is fucked, dude. Like we get it. Like, you don't need to say it again. Not gonna help. Anyway, yes, continue. This episode's just gonna be mostly us venting. Well, probably mostly me venting about how pissed I am and Adam venting about Overwatch.
Yeah, but that's basically it. I've been playing Skyrim again.
Oh, and that feels like great game to get into for quarantine.
I'm just as like bad at aiming my destruction magic as I was before. Like it's very familiar, so that's been fun to get back into again. But that's basically it for me.
Nice. Very nice.
What have you been playing Skyrim on?
I have it on PC, which is unfortunate because it's not a gaming PC. It holds up surprisingly well, except for when I'm using spells and then the person I'm fighting is using spells, then I get like half a frame or whatever.
You see the fight in a PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah, it's basically, dude. But it's done surprisingly well on the computer. I also had a dragon that just like didn't render yesterday, so it was just like kind of a blocky Lego-esque figure. So that was fun. But it runs pretty well. So it's been solid for me.
Nice. Well, you have a PS4 as well, don't you?
I do. I could totally get it for the PS4, but I'm still I bought Skyrim like either right before or like around college, and I just was playing continuously the same one on the PC. And I went through a brief period where I thought I lost all my data and was freaked out, but I want to finish that one out before I start a completely new one.
Yeah, totally get that. God. It's like I think I go through like 4-year increments with that game. Where I got it when it like originally came out. I think it was like, it's 2011 because it came out on 11/11/11.
Oh, nice.
And I got that game for Christmas that year, and I played it a lot, and then I didn't play it ever again. And then I got it for my laptop right at the beginning of college, and I played it a bit freshman and sophomore year, and I haven't played it yet. And then I got it for Xbox, and Xbox One, and I played it for a little bit over the summer. So maybe, but hopefully when the next 4 years are here, the next Elder Scrolls will be out because I'm getting kind of tired of going back to Skyrim.
Yeah, I feel you.
Fingers crossed. That's a good game, dude. But yeah, what were you gonna say, Tyler?
I played that a ton sophomore year. Like, I think that while I should have been doing schoolwork, I
played Skyrim.
I probably sunk in a good 100 hours into a character.
Oh, for sure. Skyrim, like, if you haven't like put off homework to play Skyrim, I don't think you're a real person, you know? You can't call yourself a gamer if you haven't put off homework to play Skyrim.
Does it count if I've never played Skyrim?
Okay, then...
I mean, are you kicking me out or
no? I'm just like, okay, like are those like big role-playing games not your thing, Adam?
I mean, I have RuneScape.
But you also play Fallout, right? You played Fallout 3.
Yeah, I played Fallout 3.
And you liked it, right?
Yeah, it was all right.
the only person I think who will ever say, if I say, "Did you like Fallout 3?" Be like, "Yeah, it was okay."
I mean,
objectively,
I can agree with Adam on that.
For
Fallout
sure.
3 is an all right game.
Okay, but did you guys play it like when it came out, or did you guys play it like years later?
Probably years later.
Okay, for sure. Then that makes sense. Because anybody who picks up, like, if you've played like Fallout 4 or anything, like,
it's dog shit.
You know that like these games can look way better and all that kind of stuff. And like if you played like Fallout New Vegas, even
Fallout New Vegas was a good game.
Yeah, most definitely.
I wouldn't say that Fallout 4 was all that good of a game.
Fallout 4 was okay. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
I couldn't get into it. Like, I've tried playing it 2 or 3 times, and each time I was like, no, all right, I'm bored.
For sure. I was just like the dog.
I was kind of turned off that they gave me like the strongest armor in the game at the beginning.
Oh, the power armor?
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, you get it, and then it's like another 12 or so hours until you can use it again, because you got to gather all that shit back up.
That's fair.
But I get that. I kind of liked it because it kind of gave you just a little taste of like
what the game can
be like.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I got you totally.
Anna, I'm so surprised. Well, I guess if you haven't played Skyrim, I get it. But like, yeah, interesting. Well, okay, we'll get back into the regular topic. My brain is just so fucking all over the place, dude. I hate Zoom University. I hate trying to get a performance-based degree online, and I'm just so tired. But anyway, I'm just like, it's making my dumb brain not work good anymore. We're ready for summer.
I don't blame you, dude.
All right. Now, Tyler, you can go.
What's been getting me through all of this? I've been playing a lot of games with friends. That's been doing it for me. And for the days when I don't want to be playing games with friends, I am doing landscaping with my mom. So.
Oh, nice.
That's hard fucking work.
Yeah, it is.
But it's nice to do it, and then you take a shower afterward. It feels really good.
Mm-hmm.
I usually do a face mask afterwards.
Nice.
Take a shower.
Face mask.
Awesome. So good.
Take a nice hot shower and go drink a beer outside.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Pog.
And I'm also working on a development project with a few of my computer science buddies. We're going to try and bring it to a launch. We're hoping to maybe make money off of it, but it's just kind of a passion project post school. It's pretty fun to have. I like it.
Awesome.
Fuck yeah, brother.
That's it. Also, Magic the Gathering.
Can't forget good old Magic the Gathering.
I always forget that one. It's just ingrained in me. I'm looking at cards as we speak. I'm trying to build a commander deck, and I've been building a white-green commander deck for the past 3 years.
Oh yeah, you have, yeah.
Yeah. So I've just been looking into what it would take to complete that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I found something cool. So
hell
I'm
yeah.
excited.
What a game, Magic.
What a game.
It's like I've been really wanting to get back into it. I just want to I want to play with people, you know?
Oh yeah.
And every time I went to an event at a card shop, it was I never there were a few games here in the Twin Cities area. I could go to a card shop, and even if you're a beginner, there's probably other beginners there, and they usually do a good job of pairing you together. And then I still remember I went to an event with Bryce, and also Magic the Gathering events. If you're thinking about going, be warned. Release events, they're almost a full day thing. They're not short experiences.
Oh, no.
Bring deodorant.
I did not know that the first time I went. So Bryce and I go at 4:00 on a Saturday, and we're like, okay, cool, we'll play Magic for a couple hours and then we'll go home. And it was we didn't get back until 9 p.m. and it was I'm exhausted, because you pretty much are playing. You get your cards and you build a deck, and then you play Magic continuously for like 4 or 5 hours. It's a lot. It's really fun, but it's a lot. But anyway,
you need to be ready for it. That's for sure.
And you definitely need to be in the mindset for sure. And also, if you're a newbie, be ready to like take criticism and like pointers from the people you're playing against. And most people, from my experience, have been really nice. And like, I've never had somebody who's beaten me and been like, "Haha, fuck you, loser." I mean, like, it's not Call of Duty, it's not Overwatch, They want more people playing. They want more people playing so they can have a broader player base and everything. But like, I remember I played Two-Headed Giant, and like, we got paired against these two guys that had been like playing together for like almost as long as the game's been out. It was really cool because they're like, "Can I see your deck?" And they like helped us rebuild the deck, and it was super fun. Super
that's
cool.
awesome.
Wholesome.
Yeah, it is super wholesome. But like I was saying though, in these events in the Twin Cities, it was like we got paired up against these two other kids our age, and we had a really close game, and it was super fun. It was like we did a best of 3 round of Two-Headed Giant, and we beat them in the final round on like, we had like 5 life left and they had 13 left, and we had like the super turn, and it was super cool, and we beat them.
Nice.
But then like when we would play like in Moorhead or something, like, not that like it wasn't fun, but it was like I would either get stomped and they would try to help me, but like it was like Moorhead like antisocial nerds, so they like really don't like talking to you if they don't need to,
Yeah.
And like there was also, and then so I didn't get any help from them, and then I would play like a 12-year-old kid and just stomp them, and I don't know enough about the game to be like, here's what you should have done, because
Yeah.
I don't want to come up as like weird 22-year-old kid talking to a 12-year-old like, "Hey, can I help you with your cards there, kid?"
Give me some pointers.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't want to, unless the kid explicitly asks me for that, I'm not going to offer my help. That's just me. So
That's fair.
like, I just wish there was a little bit more variety there. But
yeah, and sometimes when it comes to like, so if they're releases and they're like draft and limited times, those are really fun, and they can bring a really cool community to the area. Sometimes there are people who haven't played Magic in years, and they're like, I got really excited for this new set.
Right.
Or they're just people who frequent the game shop, and they're like, "Oh, we love this." When you get into like the Friday Night Magic tourneys and everything, that's when the roaches start coming out of the woodwork.
Oh, I was gonna say virgin.
Well, I mean,
and
you're probably not wrong, but let's continue.
Yeah, but you just get some people who are just mean. They're just mean, and it's no fun to play with them. They often play decks that don't let you play the game.
Right, which is no fun.
Sounds like Overwatch.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. It's like you'll be put up against somebody, and you're like, "Oh, what are you running?" And they're like blue-white control, and you're like, "All right, see you later, dude." Like,
you go, "Fuck, come on."
Why would I want to play a game that I can't play?
Yeah. God, blue-white control.
But I just like people who I'm getting tilted. I'm not even playing Magic right now, but like people who like enjoy playing Magic based off of their experience where they just keep countering everything you have. Like, I don't get you, man. I really don't. And I remember I went to go play with a friend, and he had like so many decks. He's like, "Just pick one and try it out." And I picked a random one. I didn't mean to pick it. Blue-white control. And we're like halfway through the game, and I'm starting to realize what this deck build was. And I was like, "Oh man, can I switch? Can I just fold?" And he's like, "No, we'll just beat it out." And like, I countered the same spell he had 4 times in one turn.
Oh my god.
It was like, this isn't fun for me countering you, dude. I'm not gonna counter him because like I want to win, but like I
want to win.
I'm gonna play the way the deck was meant to be played, but it fucking sucks. Like, I don't like it. Like it.
No, I totally get you. It's like blue white decks are often seen as villainous.
Mhm.
And like whenever somebody's playing like blue whatever control, sometimes even mono blue control, they're just like, whenever people play them in a tournament, it's just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Hannah,
God
do
damn it.
you play Magic?
I do not.
Ah, okay. I don't either, so I have no idea what these guys are talking about.
You had your Overwatch time. Now it was
Yeah,
time
yeah,
for us to play about talk about
Magic
Magic.
time. Soon
Uh,
Hannah can talk about the museum.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. We each go on about our nerdy shit.
You're right. How has the museum life been treating you recently, Hannah?
I mean, pretty well. It was really nice of them to keep me on through all of this.
Mhm.
And we're doing what we can because for those of you listening who don't know me, I guess, I work at a children's museum. And so it's really hard to do stuff for kids when you can't see kids.
Right.
So we've all kind of been in a bind, but we've actually been working pretty well together. There's always instances of like one of my bosses just not really hearing what I'm saying. Not as bad as some of my bosses in college, but like sometimes it's like, like my eyes like just glow red a little bit. But
Wait,
it's
is it because you're high or what?
Yeah.
Or is that another idiom that I'm not aware of?
I'm just thinking like the evil robots and everything ever where their eyes
Oh.
light up when they turn on. Like, that's what I'm thinking of.
I mean, there's like all those memes now too, where it's like anything that the eyes like glow red, like all those Rainbow Six memes that have like Kachanky Kang and his eyes are red and all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? But yes.
Yeah, but that's like Graham. That's also like you and this podcast though, because my favorite thing while you guys were talking is just like at the beginning of the podcast, Graham, I'm not gonna get tilted, and then like mid podcast. Intensifies, like,
Maybe we need to get a subreddit so people can make those memes.
It'll just be me.
Well, I mean, hey, it's gotta start somewhere, I guess. I'm not gonna get tilted. What do you mean you don't like Skyrim, bro?
Because it's a trash game, bro. I'm kidding. I've never played it. I can't form an opinion, educated opinion.
Good work, roll back.
All right, who's next? What are we even fucking talking about? I don't know.
You okay, Hannah? Are you dying back there?
Yeah, are you dying, dude?
No, like I started laughing mid like swallow, so there's just like beer in my trachea, but it's fine.
It's cool.
In my trachea. Rip.
Rip.
Just give me a second. Keep going.
Okay.
All right, Graham. What have you been doing to stay sane?
What have I been doing to stay sane? Well, it's a really good question, Adam. I appreciate you asking me that.
Yeah, dog. I got you.
Basically, I mean, like, if you don't know this by now, but like, Adam and I are both getting our master's degrees right now, and both two totally different fields. And so, excuse me, that was gross. But, nice. That was beautiful.
Nailed it.
But like,
also, correction, I'm getting my PhD. I'm skipping the whole master's thing, but yeah, go on.
Don't you need to like defend though? Like at the 4-year point or at the 2-year point, you need to be like, here's what I'm doing, and then they're like, yeah, you can stay. Or is that?
Yeah, I guess so, but I don't really get my master's from that.
Okay, gotcha.
I just qualify like for my like research, I guess.
Right. Okay. Well, Adam just wanted to flex on me real quick. He's gonna.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just like, I'm not doing this for fucking to not have the doctor title. Like,
Yeah.
goddamn.
Masters.
Excuse me? I quit, dude. You gotta find another asshole to fill your podcast. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done.
You're good.
I'm done.
You're good. So like, oh my god. So Adam and I, and Tyler too, because Tyler just wrapped up his undergrad. Claps for Tyler. He did it. We're doing it. But yeah, Tyler just wrapped up his undergrad, so like we were all in that Zoom university for a while. I still am, unfortunately. I got wrapping up my first year of my master's, and it's just like, so school has kind of been keeping me sane, but like I just have so little motivation to do anything when it comes to school now, because it's just like I just want to be done for the year. It's really unfortunate that a pandemic lined up with my end of the year, like I don't want to do work phase. You know what I mean? You kind of get that way with every school year. With the closer to the end you see, the less motivated you are to do work.
Oh yeah.
Yup.
It's really unfortunate that lined up with a pandemic that's making me even want to do even less work. But it's whatever. It's fine. So I'm wrapping up that. Things that have been really keeping me sane has been really my boys have been great. I haven't gotten like this opportunity to have this much like time where I can just chill in Discord with people and talk. I don't even have to play games. We can just talk for a while. That's been super nice.
Yeah.
And just games. I haven't had this much time to game for a while, and being able to just just being able to game and play whatever the fuck I want to play it's also been very nice. And excited to do that. We've been talking about games as per usual, and we kind of talked about this a little bit, but like, what games have been like vibing with you guys right now? Because like Hannah, you talked about Skyrim. Has there been any other games that you've been playing recently to like help you cope, I guess?
I just played an indie game a few weeks ago called Finding Paradise.
Okay.
And it's the sequel to a game called To the Moon, and they're like very much indie puzzle story driven, which is one of the genres that I really love. But it's also the story, like the characters in it are supposed to be professionals at what they do, so they know what's happening like before the person playing does, so like they don't lay it out for you. You kind of have to piece it together, which is something I really like. And that I stayed up super late playing that. The soundtrack's amazing. And just this story, like I almost cried at the end of it. I'm gonna blame it on it being late at night, but that those kind of games really vibe with me. I'm kind of either like an indie game person or like a third person like shooter action game person. There's not a lot of in between. So it's like games like that, or I mean to get the newest Tomb Raider, which I'm excited for.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
I guess we should ask, since I think everybody else on the podcast has answered this question, I want to see what Hannah's answers are. Hannah, do you have like a favorite game? Maybe like a favorite game. You don't have to say a favorite game of all time if you don't have one, but do you have a favorite game of all time, or like a game that has like the best memories?
If we're going best memories, I would have to go with Legend of Zelda Wind Waker.
Nice.
Because that's like my brother, when we were growing up, had a GameCube in his room and a tiny little TV, and we would sit in there and he'd play the game if it was like a single player, and I would watch. And that's one of the first games that I remember like watching him play all the way through. And then actually just this past year, he got the remake for Wii U, or the update, and we played through it together. So we switched off. And
that's cool.
Played it, yeah, and it's just a lot of fun. And he's been really busy with school and stuff, so it was nice to be able to connect again. Also, since I've been away at college for 4 years, to connect again over that. He let me name the character, which was a mistake, so we played the whole game as Farty. But I just, every time the King of our Lines be like, Farty, it's your destiny. I thought it was the funniest shit.
Yeah.
But that game has meant a lot to me over the past like so many years. So I'd have to go with that. Honorable mention to I also, once I got a PS4 a few years ago, I played through all the Uncharted games.
Oh yeah.
Because I love the stories there, and I mean, especially in Uncharted 4, it's so pretty, and the story is great. So honorable mention to those.
I love the Uncharted games, dude. Fun fact, whether you like him or not, I thought this was really interesting. J.J. Abrams believes that the best beginning of any video game or movie is the beginning of Uncharted 2.
That is a very good beginning.
Is that the train?
Yeah, that's the one when you wake up and you're hanging on the train that's hanging off a cliff.
And you're
That
like,
was pretty good.
Yeah, you're like,
spoilers, man. I haven't played it.
Sorry, dude. No, there's
the beginning.
It's only the beginning. There's 3 other games. It's a great game. If you haven't played the Uncharted games, again, and you have the ability to play the Uncharted games, please play the Uncharted games. Really fun.
Definitely do it.
Plus,
really
they're like, it was also kind of interesting with the Uncharted games because those kind of like were some of the first big games to use motion capture.
Yeah.
And like really good actors doing these things. Not that other games before it didn't have good actors, because they did, but like they were just like voiceovers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
With animations, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I like the motion capture makes it feel like it was more of like a full out performance where you're actually watching somebody do this instead of just listening to them, you know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Great answers, Hannah. Nobody's had bad answers, but those were really good answers.
Oh, wait, one more. Sorry.
No, good. Go for it.
If you never had the chance to play the original Backyard Baseball on
Goddamn.
CD,
Oh my god.
dude.
Oh,
I don't even know what a CD is anymore.
I don't even know, but I found a simulator a few years back that I might try to find again. But like, my brother and I played that so much too, and
oh my
just
god, yeah.
booting it back up. If you don't have Pablo Sanchez on your team,
What are you doing?
what are you doing?
Pablo's the best guy. Pablo hits home runs like every other at bat, dude.
It's fucking dingers, bruh.
It's dingers every other AB, and if he's not hitting dingers, he's probably hitting an RBI single. Let's be real. Pablo Sanchez, first round pick every day. Like,
Yeah.
plus they had actual MLB players. Like I remember Brad Radke, who was a pitcher for the Twins. He was in that game as a kid. Like, God, the backyard baseball was such a good game. Oh my god, I'm just having a nostalgia trip right now, dude. Fuck. We played backyard baseball. Putt Putt enters the race. Played a shit ton of Putt Putt. Freddy Fish.
Oh yeah.
Fish.
Pajama
can eat
Sam.
my ass.
You didn't like Freddy Fish?
No, I loved Freddy Fish. I
Oh.
like having my ass eaten.
Oh, okay, cool.
God damn it.
Good. Dude, I fucking love Freddy Fish, dude. Freddy Fish. I think I like Pajama Sam a little bit more, but I did like both those games a lot. Like, because Disney Plus has all these old movies on there. Well, old by our standards, but like not actually old. They had. Did you guys ever watch Recess when you were a kid?
Yeah.
A little.
They had the Recess movie on there.
Oh.
And I was I think her name is Penelope, the wrestling girl in their friend group.
I certainly don't know.
I don't remember what her actual. It's probably Penelope, but anyway, I heard her voice and I was like, why does her voice sound so familiar? And I found out it's the same voice actress for both Penelope and Pajama Sam. No, it was like two different parts of my brain just meeting, and I had this weird emotional reaction to it. I was like, what? What?
Ah!
What do you mean? So that was interesting.
Wait, Graham, I gotta blow your mind again in just a second, but I have to look it up first.
Okay,
So.
well, while you're looking it up, Adam, are you playing any other games besides Overwatch right now?
I'm gonna answer 2 questions because I didn't have a chance to go with the first question of how I'm staying sane.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
It's fine. All I was gonna say was I'm not.
Oh, no.
But the video games that I'm playing besides Overwatch, well, obviously Overwatch. I'm plugging through Outlast 2.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously old school RuneScape. I will always have a membership to that. I will always be paying, $11 crab $11 a month XD. I just got into I'm just getting into Osu, which is kind of a meme and kind of for the weebs, but it's kind of funny. Like, do you guys know what Osu is?
I don't.
Nope.
It's like it's like Guitar Hero kind of, but on the computer sort of thing. And instead of like, fuck, I wonder if I could like pull it up on the stream. But like, yeah, I literally like 2 days ago just got into Osu, or I'm getting into Osu. But yeah,
Osu. I heard Oso, and I looked it up, and the children's show came up.
Yeah, it's just OSU.
Wow, that's a weeb game, dude.
Well, I mean, okay, it's only weeb because the entire community is a bunch of fucking weebs, and all the like sort of mods and the songs that they choose are from like anime and fucking weeby shit like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to. All right, Graham. Here's some more editing for you to do. Put up an image. Put up a Google image of Osu. Ready? There you go. Yeah, I don't know if you can. Like, I'm sure it's a cool game, dude, but like,
you're gonna get a mix between the game and Ohio State University.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah.
Here's Ohio State, just so you're not. Communism made me better at Osu.
I saw that too.
Wait, what the fuck?
Put that in Instagram.
Did you just Google OSU?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did it say that?
I'm just under. If you just go to images, it's like the third image to pop up. It's a YouTube video.
Jesus fucking Christ!
You could join my Discord here. Communism made me better at Osu.
Nah, dude. Hey, let me tell you though, being a drummer, advantage.
Oh, definitely. Advantage. I'm going popping Osu, bro.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna be a professional Osu player who wants to sponsor me. Logitech, hello.
Logitech. I'll even take a G Fuel sponsorship, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'll even take a whatever my a Dell sponsorship.
Well, good answers, Adam. I'm sorry I forgot about you. The first two questions.
Fine. I mean, I'm. That's fine.
I love you.
No, you don't. Shut up.
I love you very much.
Hooker.
I lived with you for 2 years.
Yeah, touche. I mean,
I love you.
Touche. I'm sorry that you had to live with me for 2 years.
Nah, dude, it's fine. You were great. You were great. The only if I could pick out any the only thing that I remember that I was like, God, Adam, why are you doing this? It was when you would wake up at 8:30 in the morning on Saturdays and play Overwatch and get tilted.
That was sophomore year. Yeah, that was sophomore year. Okay.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I'd be asleep and I just hear like fuck.
Oh my God.
It wasn't even a big deal because I could just go to sleep, but I just remember that so vividly.
Fuck, dude, I don't remember. I thought I was like quiet in the morning.
Well, you probably were most because I only vividly remember maybe 1 or 2 times.
Okay, that's
So
good. That's good.
but it was probably just the mornings you're like, I'm gonna play comp, and you just got so tilted.
Yeah. God,
Oh my God.
damn, dude.
All right, Hannah, you said you were gonna blow my mind again. What were you gonna say?
Unless you already know this, but back to recess really quick. You know Gretchen, the tall one with glasses?
Yeah, that's Ashley Johnson.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I was looking up the cast. I was like, holy shit, Ashley Johnson. If you don't know her, she voiced Ellie and played Ellie in The Last of Us.
Is she hot?
Oh.
She is very pretty. And she's a very attractive person. I don't want to just say,
Oh my God.
yeah, dude,
Why
she's
did she look
hot.
so familiar?
She's probably, well, I know, she was that random survivor that they focused on in the first Avengers movie. I don't know if you know that.
I've never seen that.
In the battle, if I think Tyler and Hannah might know what I'm talking about. And there's a battle in New York, and Captain America runs into this building and saves a bunch of people from this bomb, and she there's a slow motion camera on her for just a second, and I don't know why, but
Well, there was the deleted scenes. There was supposed to be a little bit more with her because she was a waitress.
Oh, okay.
cafe he went to in Times Square or something.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Well, she was in the Avengers movie, so that's one. Here you go, Graham. More editing. Why
He's
not?
gonna hate you.
It's fine. It's not nearly as bad as the last episode.
That was bad.
Did you guys see? I don't know if you saw it. Like there's that, like when I told people I would start bringing up Joe's Twitch logo and I would clap every time. Did you see the little video I put in?
Oh no, I didn't.
You gotta go check it out. It's like because I like clap a bunch, but I didn't actually put in Joe's logo. I put it. I'll leave it as a surprise if you haven't seen it yet. Go check it out. It's probably like the hours, like an 8-minute mark or something like that. But yeah, this is not nearly as much work as it was for last episode. Graham, my Discord was cutting in and out, and I had to cut out so much shit. And it was like I won't have to cut out nearly as much for this because, knock on wood, but like everything's working good with Discord right now. So yeah, Ashley Johnson, great performer. She's very talented. What were you talking about? Oh, games that you're vibing with right now. So we got Hannah's been playing some cool indie game. What was the name of the indie game again? One more time.
Finding Paradise.
Finding Paradise. Dope. Ab's been playing some Osu. Made by The Ohio State University. Tyler, what have you been fucking around with? I think I know what you're gonna say, but I want to hear you say it.
There have been several.
Yeah.
So I've been fucking around with Magic the Gathering. I've been fucking around with Sea of Thieves, which is super fucking fun.
Oh my god! If you have Xbox Game Pass and you don't have Sea of Thieves downloaded, what are you doing? You gotta
get Sea of Thieves. Don't pay for Sea of Thieves.
No, definitely. Unless it's like $15, then I would definitely buy it. But like,
yeah, 15 is good.
Not like 40 or 60. Definitely not.
No. But with Game Pass, like your first month is $1, and then the rest are $5.
Yeah,
I believe
$5.
It's insane.
It's kind of unreal how cheap it is.
You get access to like almost 100 games.
Yeah, well, and plus like Xbox guaranteed that pretty much all of the big like next Xbox game releases are going to be on Game Pass. Shit. So like Halo Infinite, that's going to be on Game Pass day 1.
Oh my god.
So
Sam's going to shit his pants.
Sam is going to shit his pants. But yeah, so you've been playing some Sea of Thieves and
I'm playing Sea of Thieves. I've been playing Stellaris.
Oh yeah.
Stellaris is really fun. It's like this top-down real-time strategy game.
It's a 4X game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Graham said.
Let me give you the exact definition because it is for sure a 4X game, but 4X is what is 4X? Okay, so 4X stands for explore, expand, exploit, and exterminate.
Got it. Cool. Yeah, that. I like me a lot of that.
I like a lot of exploring, exploiting, and exterminating, and whatever the last one was.
The last one was.
Exploit. Expand.
There we go. I've also been playing Gears Tactics, which is really fun, which makes me want to play XCOM now. And then Alien Isolation to top it all. Fuck, that's a good game.
It's so good, but I get so uncomfy.
It's super, super fun for me.
How far have you gotten into it?
I just sent out a comm link to Samuel's.
Okay, nice.
So yeah, that's it. I'm just a little bit behind you, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're maybe 30 minutes or so behind me. You're really close.
Yeah.
I just officially met up with Samuels and Taylor.
Okay, cool. Nice.
God, that's such a spooky game.
Such a spooky game. Oh my god. And the game designers did a really good job at like just making sure that you're there for the scary stuff.
Yeah.
And like really keeping you in the world. Except when they move to a cutscene. I don't really like that, to be honest.
Yeah, but they do a good job of balancing it, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
most of your encounters, at least so far, what I've seen, most of your encounters with the alien are not through cutscene.
Yeah.
It's like you'll be walking through, and it's definitely a scripted moment because it keeps happening. But like, you know, like the part I just got to where it's like I'm walking up these stairs, and all of a sudden, like a vent and a pipe breaks, and a vent comes loose, and then it like does its like thing, and then it just kind of fucking unfolds itself out of the ceiling vent. And every time I'm like,
it's horrifying.
Yeah, easily a very, very spooky game.
Yeah. So that's those. Did I say the one that you thought I was going to say, Graham?
Yeah, I thought you were going to say Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Sea of Thieves is so much fun.
Sea of Thieves is fucking good.
It's
meant to be played with friends.
Yeah, definitely.
If you play it alone, it is way different.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have friends, do that.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take a pee break real quick. Y'all can keep talking, but
okay,
I'm gonna be right back. So
good luck.
Thanks.
Don't fall in.
I'll try not to. Thanks.
Yeah. Looking out for you. Welcome back, Graham.
Did it go well?
Nope.
Cool. You need Adam to come back and talk about grass some more.
Oh, you guys need me to talk about grass?
No, please don't.
Alright.
I asked Tyler to stall for a little bit because I had to go pee.
Oh, yeah, I was brushing my teeth while you were peeing, so it worked out.
Oh, nice.
Tyler and I just sat in silence.
We didn't know what to do.
That's okay. That's what editing is for.
We both panicked.
It's fine. It'll be okay. Has everybody already talked about, besides me, what games they've been playing a lot right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, dog.
I think so. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, let's see. Besides, like, right now I've been playing whatever the boys want to play, really. I've been bouncing between. I played a lot of Warzone for a while, and then after playing Warzone for like 4 hours straight one night, I was like, okay, I need a break from Warzone.
Yeah, that was tough.
But Warzone is like, it's fun, and it's definitely, I think it's the Battle Royale that I've definitely enjoyed the most. By the way, I promise we will be getting back into Battle Royale games in a future episode. I promise it'll happen. We'll do it. But yeah, Warzone is definitely the Battle Royale that I've enjoyed the most, just because I feel like I actually have a chance when I play, and like, I like how big of a map it is, and it's really fun. I enjoy Warzone, but I can only take so much of it at a time because there are only so many times my spirit can take, like being sent to the gulag and losing to some bullshit, or making it to the gulag and then jumping into an already small circle without my teammates and trying to buy everybody back. And it's like, it's a lot.
It's a stressful game, to be sure.
Yeah, but it's very fun, and it's free. So like, if you haven't tried it, go try it because it's fucking free.
Yeah.
Also, you don't need, like, I found out, I don't know if this is the same, if this is true for Xbox, but I know for PlayStation, you don't need to have a PlayStation Network subscription or membership to play it online. So
that's awesome.
There you go. Go play some fucking Warzone with your boys. Yeah, I'll play Warzone. Sea of Thieves is always super fun. I did record some footage of Sea of Thieves, so I'll maybe put out a little video compilation of when we were trying to play for the night, and then Ben just left. He's like, I'll be back in 5 minutes, and then it was like 5 minutes later, and we were being attacked by a ship. Yeah, we were being attacked by a skeleton ship, and then we were like, where the fuck is Ben, dude? And nobody came, and so we still made it. We survived. So super fun. And Alien Isolation. That's been like, if I'm feeling brave and I'm feeling like taking 5 years off my life, I'll play some Alien Isolation.
Yeah, we're slowly.
We love horror games.
Yeah,
Graham, in the meantime, I'll stream Alien Isolation.
That's probably a good idea. Yeah, it's a fun game, but I can only take so much of it at a time.
I like enjoy it while I play. I'm like, I don't know why. Maybe I'm just a masochist. But
No,
like,
I mean, like, I get it though, because like
I don't do the thing that you do where you can't go into a room. I'm like, let's fucking go.
Wait, you're not? What the fuck?
I get so excited.
I
Like,
I can't. Like, I think out of the, like, I edited a little fun, like, just to put this out there for the Hot Boys Anonymous fan club out there. I did compile about 2 hours worth of footage into like this 26-minute montage of me playing Alien Isolation.
nice.
So I'll put that out there pretty soon. And there will be more because I honestly didn't get that much done because I kept hiding because I was just spooked. You know, I heard
Yeah,
Eddie.
you were just like, no.
Yeah, like, dude, like, footsteps in video games for me are like the spookiest shit ever. like I'll see the monster and I'm like, all right, yeah, that's pretty scary. But like hearing it run towards me, and like if you have good headphones and you can hear the footsteps getting louder, it's like, oh, so terrifying. And the sound design in that game is so well done.
They do a really fucking good job at sound design.
Like aesthetically and like the visuals of the game and the sound and the music and everything about that game is so good. It's just like, and I'm definitely going to finish it. I will finish this game, but it is so spooky. This game is not for the faint of heart. Definitely not. But it does a good job of like encouraging you to keep exploring though.
Yeah.
Because
there's only beef.
Go for it.
My only beef though is that she like SWAT kicks out of the lockers
Yeah.
every time.
Oh yeah, she's loud as hell.
It's like you're hiding and then she's like, oh, the coast is clear. Okay. Boom! You know?
And you start running and it's like...
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
and she runs so slow, dude. Ripley is the slowest sprint ever. Maybe I'm the only one that has that problem with the game, but like I'm like Ripley.
Yeah, just run faster, forehead.
Exactly, like Ripley. I'm just like, you're in a life-threatening situation, and I feel like you're jogging, bro. You need to pick this up.
It's like she's wearing like lead shoes or something.
She's wearing combat boots and has on like 50 pounds of gear. And is running through molasses. Like that's what it feels like to me. And it does a good job of.
You not?
Sorry, I don't do that on a daily basis.
Okay.
And it does a good job of adding to the fear because I hate it.
Because you know it's gonna catch you.
Because you know it's behind you. Because the alien is super fast in that game, and it's definitely faster than you. I've tried out running it. It doesn't fucking work, bro.
So you wouldn't like Amnesia then? Holy fuck!
I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna play Soma first, and then I might play Amnesia.
I'm not happy with Soma. Like, I don't know. We don't have to get into it, but I think it's kind of lame.
Wow.
Fuck.
You suck.
I just like I love fucking getting the shit scared out of me, man, and that game's just not doing it for me.
Well, I mean, it's more of like a psychological horror game, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah. And
So
Adam
far,
doesn't work with him.
I mean, Adam has 12 hours.
You saying that?
He has 12 hours on Doki Doki Literature Club, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Good point. You've
I
played it
mean,
once.
I spent like 2 hours playing the game and 10 hours doing other shit, which we don't have to worry about. But like, I'm kidding. I think most of that time I was just sitting idle at the fucking main menu, TBH.
You
I do that a
10
lot.
hours just sitting idle at the main menu?
Well, like I get up and like go to the gym or something, and just I don't know, like
So
it
you're
was
just
the same
padding
thing with
your
like
hour count.
Guys,
Yeah,
Adam
dude.
is a closeted weeb.
I'm getting there, man, dude. If I'm getting anything out of this quarantine, it's that I'm a fucking weeb because I just started like 3 animes that I'm probably not gonna finish.
Oh, which ones you start?
Hunter x Hunter, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and fucking Bleach.
Yeah.
Eh.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I think the manga is a lot better. And
Well, yeah, manga's always gonna be better, but ain't nobody got time for that.
I certainly do. But...
You know, I'm going through a hurricane right now. You know, I don't have time for that shit.
Oh shit, that's right.
No, dude, I'm getting clouds and rain for 3 days. That's it.
Has it even been declared a hurricane yet?
No, I think it's still a fucking tropical storm.
Lame.
I know, dude. I want to experience at least like one big ass fucking hurricane while I live here.
I hope you don't, because like
You're a monster.
that sounds.
I hope I do.
I hope you maybe experience like a category 1 or 2. I don't want you to
Nah.
experience like a category 5 because like that's like cataclysmic levels of damage.
Give me that F5, bruv.
Because they rank hurricanes on the same scale they use to rank tornadoes. Yeah.
Yeah, give me that Cat 5 then. Goddamn.
There you go.
Actually, no, people would die. That'd be bad. I don't want people to die. That's
Adam
bad
wants
news.
the winds and the spectacle, but he doesn't want real death. Which, I mean, don't
Yes.
we all? Don't we all? It's like,
Yes,
I
I
like
want-
storms, but I don't want people to die.
Right. Like, I want to, like, I've never experienced, like, having to lean, like, forward in order to walk into wind that if you were, like, standing straight up would blow you
dude.
on your ass,
You
you
should
know?
just come visit me in Chicago, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Wind City or
Wind
whatever.
City.
Shut up. It's a city of a lot of wind. I don't fucking know, dude.
The
don't live
city of exponential winds, bro.
I don't live in the Midwest anymore, dude. All my knowledge of it has gone to shit. There's only one Dakota, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, basically, let's be
Yeah.
real.
Basically, there should be. Let's be fucking honest.
Oh my god. Yeah. Well, Adam, I hope for your sake that there's a hurricane that you can experience some point in your lifetime, and I hope no one dies because of it.
Me too.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm gonna shout out a YouTube channel really quick that I've been watching. That I found over the summer. It's called Real Life Lore.
Oh.
And it's like one of those it's not like a conspiracy theory channel, but it's like here, let me look it up real quick. It's one of these channels where he talks a lot about like just all these possibilities and stuff like that. If you ever want to be scared out of your mind, you should check out his videos about nuclear weapons. He has 7 different videos about nukes where he talks about like the size and scale of them and how many nukes different countries have. Did you know that there are like over 50 nukes in the world that nobody knows where they are?
Oh, I'd say that number's at least triple.
I don't know about that, but there's at least 50, which
that
is
they just lost.
that they don't know where they are. Like, there's definitely one that's in the bottom of the ocean off the coast of Georgia.
Mhm.
Oh,
And
God.
it's like, if it goes off, we'll just fucking totally decimate Savannah, I'm pretty sure. And
I
like,
mean,
Yeah, we don't need Georgia though.
luckily,
it's spooky as fuck, dude.
luckily, warheads are designed so that they can't go off without their trigger.
Right.
So, like, when they're disarmed, it's virtually impossible for the trigger to go off,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not armed until right before they launch. You know,
That'd be so funny. Like a fucking fish just bumps into it, and it's like, oh, there it goes. Here we go. Bye, Georgia.
Like a Finding Nemo-esque shit.
Yeah, all those mines that you just left there. But yeah, go check out his channel. It's really interesting. He talks that when went over the videos about nukes, he talks about these nuclear missiles. They're underwater missiles that Russia actually has that are codenamed Poseidon, and they are meant to create nuclear tidal waves that are like
That's fucking metal as shit.
that are like huge though. Like, we're talking like, I'm trying not to just misquote the video, but like, I'm thinking it's somewhere between 50 and 100 meters tall. Those are huge
Fucking
waves.
Hell yeah, dude.
And it's a radioactive wave too.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's not good. So
So
if
that's
you ever,
like super metal.
yeah. So if you ever want to like he's got a whole video playlist about natural disasters. He has a really cool videos about Chernobyl, which I found really interesting. Go check out his channel. It's got some cool lighthearted shit, but it is a lot of kind of stuff that like, well, I didn't want to sleep tonight anyway, kind of stuff. Very much.
That's how
Very
I feel
interesting.
sometimes about the SCP Foundation.
Oh my god.
What is that?
SCP Foundation is basically like this conglomerate of community-based storytellers, like where anybody can go and create a quote-unquote SCP. It stands for Secure, Contain, Protect, and it's basically just all of this stuff that might seem everyday to you and me, but they're actually this like insane fucking monster, and it's really cool, and they've got some interesting like cryptids
Mm-hmm.
and everything. Like one of them I saw, it was like SCP, and then they've got a number, and then this one was called the Yule Man, and it was a play on Santa Claus, and it was
yeah.
fucking horrifying. It was so scary.
Where do you read those? Reddit?
You can look up SCP Foundation. They have their own wiki, and that's where it's managed.
I think one of the like spookiest ones, that I've seen is SCP 3000.
Yeah.
Here, I'll put it in episode log, and I'll put it on screen here. Upload. Okay. There you go, Graham. Put it on screen.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I love sea monsters, dude.
I like that. What spooks me about that, and I know like it's a monster and everything, but it's like, if you think about it, like, how much % of our ocean is unexplored?
99.
It's like,
I think it's like 92 now.
but still,
yeah.
it's the better majority by far of the ocean that we just haven't explored at all. So it's like, it's so scary to think about all the different creatures. It's interesting and scary to think about all the different creatures that we just haven't like come in contact with.
95% of the ocean has not been explored.
Nice.
So it's like,
I think from what I hear, we're making progress in that.
Yeah.
Like
James Cameron, dude, he needed to go under the ocean for fucking Avatar or whatever.
Yeah, dog.
You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. It's past my bedtime.
Adam James Cameron took like a 5-year break from movies to get a special submarine and to go into the ocean for some reason. I don't know why.
Wow, it must be nice to be a multi-millionaire.
Multi-billionaire. Let's be real, dude.
Sorry, multi-billionaire.
Let me check it out. Let's see what you guys want to guess. James Cameron's net worth.
2.6 bill.
2.6 bill. Okay.
I don't know.
Too much.
Too much? Yeah, probably too much. So he has an estimated net worth of $700 million. However, his movies in the United States alone have earned him almost $2 billion.
Nailed it.
Oh my god.
What a guy. I heard Andy Samberg talk about James Cameron once in an interview, and he's like, James Cameron is the movie director equivalent of putting all your eggs in one basket. Because it's like, everyone, like, he announced he was making Titanic, and everyone's like, it's gonna be the Titanic of movies, and then that was the biggest movie ever, and then he made this Avatar movie that nobody wanted, and it ended up being the biggest movie ever, and he's like, fuck it, let's just make 5 more,
Yeah.
So,
and that's what he's doing.
There's, I think, what was it, there'd be 4 more Avatar movies?
Yep.
What the fuck?
5 Avatar movies in total.
And it's like,
I barely sit through the first one.
and like the first Avatar movie came out in 2009. So it's going to be a 12-year difference between
Jesus.
the Avatar movies. And like the thing that, like, obviously the Avatar storyline was cool. It was appropriate for the time, but like the thing that made Avatar even cooler was just like how it like really sealed the deal on what movie technology could be,
Yeah.
and how beautiful they can make these virtual worlds. And like now I'm gonna be like, we just like Avengers Endgame just came out last year, and that like is like, for me, the Avengers movies sort of set the bar as far as what's possible visually, you know.
Yes.
So I mean, and they now that Avatar is owned by Disney, like he's still gonna have that Disney money to make that movie look really great. But like, I'm gonna be curious now that they can't just be like, oh, these movies look really good. There's got to be something else besides that, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
It'll be very interesting.
It'll be. I
All
wonder
right.
what those storylines are gonna look like.
Yeah. Well, I think we did it, guys.
Is that a wrap?
I think Adam sounds like he's falling asleep right now. So.
Wait, is it that obvious? Because my head is literally on my desk. And
All right, so it's a wrap.
both of my monitors are off because they were too bright. Trying to fall asleep on my desk.
So I think we'll call it. Thank you, everybody, for listening to this free-form, interesting episode of Hot Boys Anonymous. It was a good one. I very much enjoyed it. I'm gonna have fun listening to this later and editing it all out. But yeah, be on the lookout for that compilation of Alien Isolation footage that I gathered there. If you like it, maybe I'll put out another video, some incentive for you there. Not that you also have to physically press the like button, although that would be appreciated. I mean, like, if you enjoy the video.
Fine, Graham.
But yeah, also please go check out the Hot Boys Anonymous Twitch channel. I had a lot of fun streaming on there, and I don't know, maybe we'll get some other boys streaming on there sometime too. It'll be a lot of fun. And yeah, what else was it? I'm trying to think. Do any of you guys have anything else you want to add? Thank you, Hannah, for joining us.
Thanks, Hannah.
Anytime, man.
She will be on the podcast in the future more frequently. I got her in for episode 6 though, and that's what matters. I don't know if you guys have anything you want to add before we call it.
I don't.
No, I'll see you next week.
No Go Defiant or anything, Adam?
Yeah, let's go Toronto. Fuck the Valiant, dude. Those guys are dog shit. All right. I'm sad because we lost to them.
Damn.
But oh well. Go Toronto.
Go Toronto.
That's all I got.
Hannah, do you have anything you want to add?
Nope. Thanks for having me, boys.
Hey.
Oh yeah, dude.
We're very happy to have you.
Always.
Always. Thank you very much for listening and watching. We hope you're staying safe and healthy, and we love you.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody. Have a good night.
Gucci.
Bye.
Bye.